Clarence Thomas has got to be not just the most corrupt member of the Supreme Court, but perhaps, and I would say probably, the most corrupt member of the Supreme Court in history. I mean, this is a guy who at one point in his life went to seminary. He wanted to wear, a black robe and be able to pronounce life and death decisions, or at least heaven and hell decisions. And now but he left the seminary apparently because he wanted to get wealthy. And now he's hanging out with rich people, having a lifestyle of the rich and famous, and has been for 20 years, and loving it. And it turns out that lawyers who argue before the Supreme Court have been giving him money. I mean, like on Venmo. It's just incredible. Rajan Vashish was his aide, Clarence Thomas's aide, from July 2019 to July 2021. And during that time, a number of lawyers, now Venmo accounts, you can make your Venmo account public if you have one. And another reason I don't think I have one. But anyhow, it shows that he received 7 payments in November and December from lawyers who had previously served as Thomas's law clerks, but now were like shoveling cases to the Supreme Court, or at least some of them were. The payments are all marked as Christmas Party, or Thomas Christmas Party, or CT Christmas Party, as in Clarence Thomas. Some of the lawyers, one was Patrick Strawbridge. He's a partner at Consovoy McCarthy, who recently successfully argued, I'm reading from The Guardian here, Stephanie Kirschgassener's piece, who successfully argued that affirmative action violated the U.S. Constitution. Oh, that guy. Another one who gave Clarence Thomas money was Elbert Lynn, the former Solicitor General of West Virginia, who played a key role in a Supreme Court case that limited the Environmental Protection Agency's ability to regulate greenhouse gas emissions. Richard Painter, who was George W. Bush's ethics lawyer, he worked in the White House, he said, there's no excuse for this. His Christmas party should not be paid for by lawyers. A federal government employee collecting money from lawyers for any reason. I don't see how that works. And he goes on to add, the public is owed an explanation so they don't have to speculate. Well, I can give you an explanation. Clarence Thomas is corrupt. I mean, Clarence Thomas was one of the guys who voted for Citizens United. In fact, he was the deciding vote in Citizens United to allow Supreme Court justices, members of the House, members of the Senate, and members of every state legislature and governors to be nakedly bribed by billionaires and corporations.